Okay, so recently I went on a night out and I realised that there are certain categories that girls fall into on a night out. So, I'm basically going to go through them all, and I'm pretty sure you at least know one girl in one of these categories. If you don't, I don't care. Okay, so, first one, gotta be the crier. There must be one girl you know who, without a doubt, will cry on a night out. Now, she may be crying because her tights have ripped. Generally happened to one of my friends, cried because her tights ripped. Or they're happy to see you, or someone spilled a drink on them. There's the crier, and you probably could put bets on at least every other night you will go out, they are going to cry. You've also got one of my personal favourites, one of the most annoying ones, Bambi. The girl who's so drunk she can't stand anymore. And when you lift her up, she's back down. She's back down, and you don't understand. All of a sudden this girl has got no strength in her limbs. But Bambi, that felt always fun. As long as she's not one of your close friends, you can kind of flog her off one to the other. Now you've also got the flirt. She's not really hanging out with you. She's actually out to pull, and she's not going to be with you all night. But, it's quite funny. She's always got some hilarious stories the next day of how, she was at some randoms and they chucked her out, or, the awkward walk of shame home. I mean, she's great fun, but just don't go out there on your own because you will be left alone. Then you've got the wanderer. Now, I'm guilty of being the wanderer. The wanderer seems to think that they know everyone in the club and that it's perfectly fine to leave all their friends to go find these other friends they apparently have. And then they realise they don't, so they make their new best friend. Everyone meet my new best friend. I'm out in the loose. Great times. Which leads you on to the makeup girl. This girl is always in the loo. Always, always, always in the loo, reapplying the makeup so she looks flawless, so she looks perfect. But what some of you don't know is to some of us she's the hero. Oh yeah, this girl sees the pretty messy girl in the loo and will sort her out, and that's when the wanderer gets the best friend. See, they all link. But we're not forgetting the one we all admire. This is, I don't even know what to call this one. She's either the cool girl or the sassy girl. I don't even, what can we call her? We're just going to call her the wicked one. The wicked one is the one with the awesome moves on the dance floor. That has got no time for anyone else but the DJ because she wants those tunes to be heard. That girl, now she's a bit of a legend. And then we move on to Little Miss History. Little Miss History wants the whole world to know exactly what went down that night out. Meaning, she's not hanging out with anyone that night but her phone. She's dancing on the dance floor. She's Snapchatting. She just comes up to you and takes the phone. And you're like, I didn't even know we were out tonight. This girl just danced the phone. It's great because she's providing the history, to look back up. But it's annoying because she's not really having fun. She's just on the phone. And then we move on to the worst one of them all, which we've all, might get to the end of the night. We might turn into this one, but the one who's there all the time, she's annoying. The boring one. Checking the watch all the time. Pretty tired. She's looking really bored. She's just going to the bar, holding the same drink, looking bored out of her mind. And then, when you're chatting to these new mates you made in the kebab, she's trying to speed you up. And you're like, I've just made these friends, and they've also got chicks, and we've got so much in common. And she's like, no, we've got to go home. Yeah, boring Bertha. We're not a fan. But, there's some great ones there. You've got the Wanderer. You got the Wicked one. You got the History one with the Snapchat. You got the Crier. She is amusing, so you can't blame her. You got Boring. You got Bambi. I mean, there's some cracking girls there. So, if you're on a night out, make sure you choose the correct one to be. And if you're with one of those guys, just make fun of them, because it's quite funny when they realise who they really are. Wanderer.